What's up, guys? Thank you for coming back on that commercial break. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching a brand new segment. And thank you so much for joining in. I'm Joel VALLIE. Welcome to Media Glitch. And I have a reviewer, a friend, part of the team now, Michael Brown. How are you, sir?
Doing good, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
And this is your first, is this your first time, now you've been on the show?
Yeah, about like a year and a half ago.
This isn't the first time you've been on the show.
Right.
This is your first review.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I guess they're telling you that that's your camera.
I guess so.
Live TV, guys. So tell me, what did you bring for us today? You have a game.
Yeah.
Now let me just say that this game, I want to first of all apologize to the developer, the creator of this game, because he sent this to me quite a long time ago to review. And sadly, obviously we had the new studio, we had a bunch of changes, and I wrote him and I said, I'm sorry we aren't able to get to your game right now, but I promise you we will get to this game. And so you got to it.
I did.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And this guy, he has a history, right? Do you know?
Yeah, so his name is Lionel Gallat. He was an animator for DreamWorks and Universal Studios.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he worked on The Lorax, Despicable Me, Shark Tale. He worked on he did a ton of animation.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
So the guy decides to make his own video game.
Yeah, almost single-handedly. And it's actually really amazing. It's a really great game. I'm super excited and really grateful that I got a chance to review it. Mm-hmm. So you play the role of Tilo.
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 Is that J-Lo's cousin?
Might be. I don't know. If J-Lo's a mouse. Because you're a mouse.
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
So you play the role of Tilo, you're a mouse, and you're a minstrel. And basically, the way the story starts out is you were asked to play a song for the king. Okay. Your wife was next to you, she doesn't like the king, she made an ugly face, he got super offended. You wake up and you're in jail because he went to hit your wife, you got in the way, and next thing you know, you're waking up in jail. So you wake up in this cell, and as you can see, first of all, it's incredibly well done.
It looks beautiful.
Like, yeah,
Holy
super
smokes.
Polished. But you wake up in this cell, you're grabbing some bits of food for the health system, and you get your first quest. You find a note that basically says, meet me at the top of the watchtower, and underneath the note is the cell key. So you get the key, you try to get out of your door, and it's locked. You get prompted with this. You've attracted a guard's attention. Really interestingly, there's almost elements of Metal Gear Solid here. Like,
really?
Yeah. You're trying to sneak away from these giant rat guards, and you can do that by hiding in cabinets, flower pots, all sorts of stuff.
Looks fascinating, dude.
It's actually, man, it's amazing. It's really, really good. There's a lot of really interesting mechanics in this game because there's not much combat. So you do a lot of like picking up items and then you throw them to make things happen. So you'll pick up a pot, you'll bash it over one of the rat's heads, knock him unconscious. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can see like a meter right here. There's like an awareness meter. So I'm sneaking up behind the guard, bash him over the head.
Is that up there on the left?
Yeah, right above the rat. Yep. Now he's unconscious, and you've got to like. There's so many things. Yeah, there's so many things, man. But once the rats are unconscious, you can actually like loot them. So if they have keys and stuff, you can take them off their bodies.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
That looks beautiful, man.
Yeah.
No lie. Yeah. So, what about like difficulty? Did you have a hard time?
So, one of my only gripes with the game is difficulty. Like,
okay.
You'd spend a ton of time basically trying to outmaneuver these guards, but you have difficult to accomplish tasks. You're looking for certain keys, you're trying to sneak by people, you'll spend a ton of time doing it, right? So like you'll be looking for a key, you're sneaking around the prison, and then you get into a room, you're investigating the entire room, can't find the key, and you just spent like 15 minutes sneaking by the guards. Now you gotta spend 15 minutes sneaking back, right?
No.
For the inspiration, it is tough. Yeah, for the inspiration, the guy actually said that he took inspiration from like Zelda, Dark Souls, stuff like that. And the difficulty, like I'm not gonna put it on par with Dark Souls,
right?
But it's tough. Like you get 3-shot by these rat guards.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, man. You
Game over, man.
Game over.
Game
you spend
over.
an hour and a half trying to get something done. Guards kill you like mega quick, and if you didn't save, sorry.
What else you got?
Let's see. You meet some really memorable characters along the way.
Okay.
So you're gonna see right here, I'm actually meeting a pirate frog.
Nice.
Pirate frog, yeah. I went kind of quick through the conversation, but this is actually one of the first characters you meet, and the first of all, the writing is awesome. There's elements of comedy in it, so it's not just a super serious game. Right here, he's asking me to strangle a guard. And so I ask him why, and he says he's upset because the guard called him a pirate. And I'm like, but aren't you a pirate? And he's like, yeah, but as if that's some kind of crime. And you're like, but being a pirate is a crime. And he's like, yeah, but it's the way he said it. And it's like, okay. So yeah, you meet this pirate frog. You're gonna meet a couple more characters along the way. The next one you meet is a giant rat. He's a blacksmith in the prison. And he actually will give you a quest and kind of helps you out. He'll give you a map to the prison so that you can maneuver your way around. This is the quest right here. He actually asks you to go talk to these 2 mouse prisoners to get his hammer back so he can keep making items.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's some elements of, like quest-wise, I would say it's similar to like a Elder Scrolls style game, like the quest, a bunch of side quests and stuff like that. You will spend a ton of time exploring this prison, which, like I said, is awesome, but at the same time, because of the difficulty, can be a little overwhelming.
Right. So rich cast.
Yeah, really rich cast. And I think his animation background like lent a lot of credibility to what he was trying to do. It was pretty much a one-man show. He launched the game on Kickstarter and was successful with that. And then he got approached by Microsoft to bring it to Xbox, and then of course Sony followed suit. So you can actually find it on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and PC. $29.99.
Is it on PS4?
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's on PS4.
I like PS4, so that's why. So,
yeah,
excellent. Is there anything else?
Yep, I've got another thing to show you. There's another element of the game that I love.
Let's check it out. Let's run that.
The equipment system is awesome. Basically, like, some of my favorite games are ARPGs, trying to collect like sets of inventory. So you can actually see right here, I'm moving around and I'm collecting sets of armor. So like there's one part where you have to disguise yourself as a rat guard. Okay. So you have to walk around and find all the pieces of the rat guard set of armor, right? Wow. But the rat guard set will, it has detriments to it too, like your speed slows down. So then if it gets found out that you're not a rat guard, you can't run away from the rat guards as fast anymore because you're in this full set of armor, and again, you get 3-shot. So that's kind of rough. But you can see right here, like I'm maneuvering through, there's a pirate set, which is pretty sweet. And you can see down in that bottom left corner where it's affecting the stats. So the armor set raises your armor, your resistances, stuff like that. But unfortunately, it makes you move slower. But all of the sets are kind of like that. They have pros and cons. But one of my favorite things was just going through the dungeon, trying to find, or the jail, trying to find these hidden rooms to get more pieces of the gear. I got super close to finishing the pirate set, 2 pieces away.
2 pieces away.
I'm gonna finish it.
Did you, what about music? And did you bring a sound bit or no?
I didn't.
Okay, it's fine. But did you, what did you think about it in general?
So the reason I didn't bring a sound clip is because there's really not a ton, which is okay because it's very atmospheric. There's a lot of ambience, but you're in a jail. You know what I mean? Yeah. So and because there's elements of stealth, you need to be able to hear the guards moving around.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So there is directional sound, so you can tell when the guards are far away and when they're super close, which is nice because you need to know when to hide.
But all the sounds that you heard, legit
high quality.
High quality.
The game is for
He's probably got connections. He's probably calling up his boy over there, like at DreamWorks. Hey man, send me those Shrek
Hook
files.
It up. Yeah. Remember that sound we did on Shark Tale?
Yeah, remember Shark Tale with Will Smith? Because I don't. I'm just
got Will Smith. Yeah.
Is it Will Smith?
No.
It's not Will Smith.
What? Shark Tale? I don't know.
I don't know. Isn't that Will Smith?
Oh.
I don't. Okay, so Miranda says it is. So.
That's cool.
No, I'm not dissing that movie. Maybe Shark Tale stuff. I mean, he's probably got some good connections. So, would you recommend this for our viewers?
So first of all, let me preface that by saying 75% on Metacritic, which is pretty high. Like it's tough to get a good review on Metacritic. Bunch of other websites, everything 4 out of 5 or higher.
Okay.
8 out of 10 or higher.
Well, what's a Michael Brown score?
It's not exactly my cup of tea.
Okay.
But I would give it a 9 out of 10. Like it's that good, even for a genre that I'm not super into, which I don't even know what genre you would classify this as. But
especially if you love the difficult challenge of it all.
That I did, yeah. It's tough, man. I liked
See,
it.
I did my difficult days on the NES.
I'm right there
done.
with you. Yeah.
Give me an easy ride nowadays. I'm just kidding.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being on the show, man. I appreciate
sure.
it big time.
Thanks for having me,
So,
man.
one more time, tell them the name of the game, where they can find it.
Ghost of a Tale, PC, on Steam. You can't play it on a Mac, just a heads up. Tried to load it on my Mac, wouldn't work.
All right.
PC, Steam, the Xbox Store, PlayStation Network.
Awesome, guys. So
Yep.
if you're interested, go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this on TV. Head over to YouTube. Give us a comment. What do you think? Is this something you'd be interested in? And awesome, man. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.